show you how great I am.
I'm gonna float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. I am the king of the world.
G5 Jeff TV, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Please share this video, support your boy. Support good content at all times. All social media is in the description box, and please hit that bell icon so you be notified when I drop that heat. The return of pretty boy Josh Kelly is going down December 8th, 2018. In a step-up fight against David Avanesyan. This is going to be on the Kell Brook Undercard. And this is a good step-up fight for Josh Kelly. Now, for the people that don't know who David Avanesyan is, I'll give you a brief history. Now, David Avanesyan fought Sugar Shane Mosley in a title eliminator for the WBA world title. Not the Super World title, but the world title. And y'all know the WBA, they got the Super World title, the regular world title, the interim title, the junior world title, and all that other stuff. Y'all know how the WBA do. They gonna get their sanctioning fees however they can get it. Now, how did Sugar Shane Mosley get a title eliminator fight that deep into his career? Let me tell you how. And this ain't no lie. This is the flat out truth. I can't even make this shit up. I can't make this up. This only happens in boxing. The WBA was throwing a party, an event, and Sugar Shane Mosley went to the event. He literally went to the president of the WBA and talked his way into a title eliminator fight against David Avanesyan. If you think I'm lying, look the shit up. So David Avanesyan fought Sugar Shane Mosley in a title eliminator. He won that fight. That got him an opportunity at the WBA world title, not the Super World title, but the world title against Lamont Peterson. In a competitive fight with Lamont Peterson, David Avanesyan lost that fight. That's that same belt that Lamont Peterson had, which was the regular world championship, and Keith Thurman is the super world champion. Lamont Peterson knew he wasn't going to get a shot at Keith Thurman, and that's the belt that Lamont Peterson dropped in order to get a shot at Errol Spence Jr., and obviously he lost to Errol Spence Jr. That's who David Avanesyan is. David Avanesyan, he's a good fighter, solid fighter. It's a step-up fight for Josh Kelly. This is another fight for him to develop and see what he can handle, see what he can handle. And if Josh Kelly is who I think he is, he should be able to handle David Avanesyan. Now, David Avanesyan, he's going to come into the fight trying to win. He's going to try to be competitive. He's just not going to lay down for Josh Kelly. Let me get that out there and get that real clear. That'd be disrespectful for me to say David Avanesyan going to come in and lay down. That's not him. That's not him at all. So Josh Kelly going to have to come in and fight for this one. I know Josh Kelly is just coming off of a first round victory. That will not be the case against David Avanesyan. And if it is, I will be completely shocked. Completely shocked. But this is a good fight for Josh Kelly. Josh Kelly is 8-0, looking very impressive. Josh Kelly's one of my favorite young fighters. And I would say probably within the next 2 years or so, I think he's definitely going to be in contention for a world title, if not being a world title holder within 2 years. I think Josh Kelly is that good. But with any young fighter that's on the come up, we're not going to know who they are for real until they run into some resistance or some adversity inside of the ring. Until then, Josh Kelly just looks like a really, really good prospect, but we see this all the time in boxing. This is just a part of the process of a young fighter. Some young fighters, they get brought up, easy opponents, and they get brought up the right way. And then you find out whether they're for real or not. get a nice record, try to get him undefeated, try to get him to, around like 10, 15-0, depending on the prospect. And then you slowly give them step-up fights and see how they handle it. It's no different with Josh Kelly. I mean, Josh Kelly has a great trainer. They're moving him along real nice. He passed the test with Carlos Molina with flying colors. And the thing with that fight, when that fight happened, I was a little nervous for Josh Kelly. Not thinking that he was going to lose the fight, but I thought Carlos Molina was going to give him some trouble, because Carlos Molina gives everybody trouble. But this was the thing. This is what I didn't evaluate. Carlos Molina gives everybody trouble at 154. Carlos Molina is an older fighter, and he was coming down in weight to 147 to see Josh Kelly. And Carlos Molina lost his 2 previous fights before he fought Josh Kelly. So they caught Carlos Molina at the right time. They also caught him, older guy coming down in weight. History says that doesn't work out well. And it didn't work out well for Carlos Molina. But for Josh Kelly to have a Carlos Molina on the resume, possibly a David Avanesyan, and if he can get past this fight, we're talking about a possible Josh Kelly, Brandon Rios. That's a good fight for Josh Kelly. That's a real good fight for Josh Kelly. I mean, if I'm Brandon Rios, I'm not taking that fight unless that's a main event in the UK and the bag is pretty nice if I'm Brandon Rios. But I mean, if they could pull that fight off, that's a really good fight. And my UK fans, y'all can holler at me in the comment section. Y'all let me know if I'm tripping or not. But in the UK, Josh Kelly, Brandon Rios, that's a main event. That's a main event out there in the UK. They probably charging pay-per-view for that. No doubt about it. Now, in the States, we not trying to hear that shit. Like, you'll say it, we not trying to hear that shit. But I always say that, the UK landscape and the US landscape is 2 different landscapes. And with me being in the US, I try the best I can to let all of the listeners know that there is a difference between the US market and the UK market. But regardless of all that, Josh Kelly, December 8th, 2018, and a step-up fight against David Avanesyan should be a good one. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. G5Jeff TV, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Please share this video, support your boy. Support good content at all times. I appreciate y'all. Peace.